Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're back with another reaction, and we've got to finish off this Rose's album because we've only got 3 more tracks to check out, and so far, I'm very impressed. Like, all 9 tracks have been great. I mean, like I said in my last one, the last 3 songs I felt went down a little bit, but not so far down that I could say I would skip them because they're still good songs. It's just for me, the other 6 were like great songs, you know? That's my opinion. Obviously, you lot have your opinion. Maybe you think those 3 were better than the other ones. I don't know. That's up to you. But for me personally, I felt like the first 6 songs were like amazing, and the next 3 were like great. Not quite amazing, but still great. So again, we're 3/4 way through this album, and yet we've not had one skip. Now, so that is why I'm very impressed. So we've got 3 more songs to check out. Let's see if Rose can do it. Let's see if you are all right. And this is a no skip album. So let's pull the next one up. It's called Call It in the End. Let's give this one a little listen and see what our Rose has got for us this time.
We're at a crossroad, and we don't know which way to go. Part of me lost hope, and part of me just can't let go. We said we'd cross those bridges when they came. Now it's time to get a name. Yeah, we're at a crossroad. So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend? Call you the one, or the one that got away? Someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you every night you're gone? I'll never call you again. Do we have a future? Or should I call it the end? We were a moment.
I mean, there's just something about her voice that just makes you fall in love with her, like instantly, just straight off. Like every song, her vocals are just so out of this world. Like, I'm not going to go around and say she's probably the best singer in the world, but her vocals are top tier, and it's just her voice. I just love her voice so much, man. Like she's my #1 singer because I just love the sound of her voice. Like she's just amazing. Like let's continue anyway, because wow.
And you were my only true oasis. Now all those oceans are falling down our faces. So if we don't see it through, I'm a better me because of you. Yeah, we're at a crossroad. So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend? Call you the one, or the one that got away? Someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you every night you're gone? I'll never call you again. Do we have a future? Or should I call it the end? Should I call it the end? Our love is our friends. Is this as good as it
Thank God.
gets? Should I call it the end?
Damn. You know, again, another great song that I wouldn't skip. Like, her vocals are amazing. Like, this one's all about questioning the relationship by the sound of things. Like, should I call you my ex? Should I call it the end? Should I call it my you? You know, all this. He's just questioning about that relationship now. So, like, you know, we're getting to the end of the album. So he's questioning what this relationship really is. Like, is it over or whatever? Should I call it the end, sort of thing? Like, I really think, like, you know, I try to always remember, but I probably, if I wanted to pick up more on the, like, the whole storyline going through the album, I should have probably listened to the whole thing in a row, because, you know, I do kind of forget what some of the other songs was really about. I mean, I remember them in my head, like how it sound, but lyrically, the stories, you know, I'm starting to get a little bit more can't quite remember, but it's, you know, started off like how she's like trying to get over one relationship, I think, and then, you know, this is where I got a little bit confused because I think I wasn't really thinking properly. But she was like, start off with, she was getting over one relationship, and then she was at a house party where she didn't really want to be, but then she saw someone else, and then she wanted to get to know him, which is why it then led into, you know, was why we went and drank some coffee, which was a little bit more upbeat, and she was a little bit more happier again. And then same as ABT, a little bit more happy again. And then, I can't remember where Toxic to the End was around, but yeah, anyway, so we were talking about a couple of different relationships. Like, start off with, it was slow because of a bad relationship. It's been 2 years since you've been in my bed, and she couldn't get over you, and then I think she met someone else. And then we went from there, and now I feel like we're still talking about that relationship. I'm not too sure, but anyway, she's questioning this one now. It's like, call it in the end. But anyway, I'm rambling too much. Like, let's just pull the next one up because we only got 2 more songs. I want to see if this is a No Skip album. So let's pull the next one up, which was oh god, what was that called? Not Too Bad. Not Too Bad. Let's pull this one up. All right, I'm back. I pulled the next one up. I was wrong. It's not called Not Too Bad. It's called Too Bad for Us. So I was wrong with that. So let's pull this one up, give this one a listen to. I mean, this one's 4 minutes long. God damn. Let's listen to this one anyway.
And it crept up on us in the way that it does, and the moment disappeared. And it
All right. I like this one already. I like this way this one sounds already. Her voice in this one. Love it. I love the sound of this one. 12 seconds in.
and the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the love does what it wants, and that's just too bad for us.
So I feel like the relationship is kind of over now. Too bad for us. You know, it's too bad for us that we didn't work out. The tears turn to dust. The roses don't grow hair, sort of thing. So yeah, this is obviously like, now the relationship's over. Which, you know, this song sounds like it would be perfect for like a last song, but there's one more after this. But anyway, let's listen to this because this one sounds absolutely amazing so far.
It's just too bad for us. Was it all just sleight of hand? Another trick that fate has played on us again.
Her vocals on this one.
Two heads in the sand. I hear you talking, but I just can't understand. Caught in no man's land between the wires, coming under friendly fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it crept up on us in the way that it does, and the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the love does what it wants, and that's just too bad for us. Flying high.
Oh my god, that hook was so insanely good and beautiful. Like, I'm getting fucking like goosebumps hair in that one. Yo, like, I told you straight away that this was good. This was going to be a good one, and honestly, I think I can say already, halfway through this song, this one might be one of my favourites off the album. Mate, the 3 singles I'm not including the 3 singles because I've listened to them so many times. They're obviously my favourites just because I've heard them so much. But out of the other ones I've heard from this album, I'm like, just the one listen, like, this one is probably my favourite. I mean, I'm not going to say what ones I love, actually. I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, this one may be one of my favourites. But I'm not going to go into the rest of them. Because what I might do is, we're going to finish this album. Got this one and then one more song after that. And then I'm going to go away I'm gonna actually listen to this album, quite a few times over the next couple of weeks, and then I'm gonna really think about it and once you hear them so much, because this one might be my favourite now, but after I listen to the whole album 10 times, I might feel completely different, and that one, that song over there, what I thought weren't that great, might actually become my favourite. So I'm going to listen to it quite a lot of time, and I'm going to come back and make another video on my 5 favourite songs from this album. Let me know in the comment section if you would like to see me rate my top 5 songs from this album. I mean, they're all good, but you've got to have favourites. So let me know if you want me to make another video in a few weeks' time of my personal 5 favourite songs from this album. I mean, I feel like that's going to be quite a hard decision, to be honest.
With both eyes closed, almost touched the sun, I guess we got too close. Now I'm dancing on my own, but the music's not as good when you're alone. Caught in no man's land between the wires, coming under friendly fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And I cried
Oh my God.
in the way that
Oh.
it does, and the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the Lord does what it wants, and that's just too bad for us. We wanna talk, but we don't wanna listen. We play pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love burns too bright, it burns out in a minute. At least that's what I tell myself. We wanna talk, but we don't wanna listen. We play pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love burns too bright, it burns out in a minute. At least that's what I tell myself. And it crept up on us in the way that it does, and the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the Lord does what it wants, and that's just too bad for us.
Oh my God, like seriously, like goosebumps. Like her voice in this one is so like angel. She's just got the voice of an angel, man. Like it's just this one just sounds so heavenly. Like I can't speak too soon because I've still got one more track. But I feel like this one would have been like a perfect way to end the album. Like, it's so beautiful. Her voice is so amazing. Like after all of those, the bad relationship, and see her, she's like, it's too bad for us. This is over. The roses don't grow here. The tears turn to dust, and all the other little lyrics she was saying. I felt, and the way this one sound, her voice and vocals in this one was so beautiful, and it sounds so amazing. Like I feel like this is like a goodbye sort of thing. Like she's admitting that the relationship is dead and gone, and it's she can't move forward, but she can't go backwards either. So that relationship is gone. So this was like a goodbye, and I feel like it's definitely a great song to finish the album on. Like, how can she now top this song? Like, this was a good way to finish the album with that such amazing fucking vocals and amazing goodbye sort of message. And yeah, we'll ramble too much, but yeah, this one was absolutely amazing. I love this one. See what I mean? First 6 songs, amazing. Then she slipped just down a little bit. The next 3 I wasn't that keen on my first listen. I could change my mind. Like I said, when I go back and listen to it all again, I might change my mind. But the next 2, she's brought it back up to that amazing status again. Like, oh my God, like, right, anyway, let's pull this last song up, which was called Dance something. Let's pull it up. All right, so we've got the last song pulled up. Rosie, Dance All Night. So this is the last song on this album, and so far that's 11 songs and no skips. I can't believe that you lot were all right. because we've got one more song, and I just don't think she's going to fail right here. Like, her voice is so damn good. No matter what it is, it's going to sound amazing, right? Like, I got all hope in her now. Like, I had a little bit like, nah, she ain't gonna be able to do a whole album with no skips. That ain't gonna happen. Not for me anyway. Not for a rap fan like me. That ain't gonna happen. But Rosie's like one of the only artists that's gonna be able to make an album like this and make it like there's no skips. She's the only one. That's why right now she's my bias in Blackpink, because I just fucking love her. I love her voice. I love her attitude. Like, how humble she is and everything. She's just my bias. I just fucking love Rosie right now. Let's listen to this last song and check it out.
Got out of my bed today, the sunlight was hitting my face, and two little birds came and sat on the edge, and they asked if I'm doing okay. And we talked for a while, sat for a while, and one of them asked me if there's anything I would change, and I didn't know.
Alright, so this one sounds a little bit different. It sounds a little bit more like upbeat and happier, you know. So like the sun shining through on her face. He went outside and sat on a bench, and she started talking to some birds, yo.
Asked me if there's anything I would change, and I didn't know what to say, but I would dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life.
Hang on. Alright, this is a much feel good song. This is a much better song, like a feel good song. But I didn't quite hear what she said there. I want to run that shit back, so I want to listen to what she said.
Dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life.
Still couldn't quite hear it. Did she say, I can't think about all the heartache in my life, you know? So, like, all the bad relationships that she now sang about, she's like, I'm moving on, I can't think about all that heartache I've had, you know? Damn, like this, okay, I see why this is the last song now. In my head, 3 words every chance that I get. Be spontaneous and better with trust, and say things that I should have said. I will let my feelings lead me late. You be the one to hold me now, and maybe this time you could stay. 'Cause I would dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life. And I would not obsess over all the little things I don't regret. I dance all night, I dance all night, and I dance all night, dance all night. I'll be. Alright, I said last song that I felt like that should have been like sort of like this last song, but no, I see why she's made this one like last song, because the last song was very beautiful, deep, meaningful about the love story sort of thing, but like it was a sad way. It was a sad song, beautifully done, beautifully sung. I absolutely loved it, but I felt like it could have been a good way to finish the album on, but she didn't want to finish it on a sad sort of term. Even though I'm not saying like this is like a APT sort of song, like, or Happy and Cherry, because it's, you know, the relationship's still over. But I feel like she's picked herself up from that. That's why she's like, I'm just gonna dance all night long. You know, I'm not gonna live on my regrets. I'm not gonna the other things like think about all the heartbreak of all the relationships and stuff like that, you know. So she's picked herself sort of back up and a little bit more of a feel good swag. So like, yeah, this is actually a great song to now finish the album. The last two songs were like perfect, you know, so damn beautiful right at the end of the album, talking about how the relationship is over, and then she's picking it back up just to finish the album on a positive side about, you know, her being, you know, getting over it and being bit more happy. You know, I'm not saying that she's happy over the moon like she was in like something like APT, but you know, she's not finishing on this depressing, sad breakup. You know, she's picking herself up. She's going to dance all night long. You know, this was a great song to finish on, to be honest. Oh my word! And again, it's not a skip. I really like this one. Damn.
Dance all night, I'll be there for you tomorrow. You can try, your eyes will laugh away the sorrow when the morning comes. Just promise me you'll stay forever young, forever young. I would dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life. Oh, and I would not obsess over all the little things I don't regret. I dance all night, I dance all night. Oh, and I dance all night. Dance all night.
Whoa. This is a no skip album. You are all right with that. It's a fantastic album. Her voice, her range, everything about it, the production, everything was absolutely top tier. You know, you cannot criticize this album one bit. Rosie has just like, you know, all of a sudden she's just dropped that APT song, and then she's just dominated the entire music industry right now. I mean, she's breaking records left, right, and centre. Every time I go on YouTube or something, there she is. You know, APT's like world record right now. I saw that it overtook that, my opinion, that rubbish song PSY Gangman Style. I hated that. That was so overplayed, and I just didn't like it. I know if you like it, that's up to you, that's your opinion, but I hated that song, man. I absolutely hated it because that was played everywhere. But Rosie beat that, and that was like the APT was the quickest song ever to reach 700 million views on YouTube, and I believe it's now hit 1 billion or about to hit 1 billion. I can't remember when I last saw it, but like it was on like 980 something a couple of days ago, so it's probably on 1 billion by now. I mean, that's just fucking crazy. 1 billion views in like 3 months. I mean, that's ridiculous. Not only that, it's like every time I go on YouTube, I see she's already performing somewhere else. So I've now got to go check out her show at the Paris, because apparently a couple of you told me that is a fantastic show, and Rosie killed that performance. So I'm really looking forward to it.